I want to show you guys the real goodness. I want to show you guys how to fix Super Smash Brothers, because this is a fundamentally broken game. Have you ever even played the online mode? The online mode is one of the most disappointing features I have ever witnessed in a video game. Any video game, even single player video games, I feel have a better online experience. Why is it horrible? Well, why are you ranting about it? Because you can't taunt. And I feel, if you're playing online, whether you're trying to make someone mad, you're just trying to communicate with someone in a Ganon Ditto, give them a little show your moves at the beginning of a Falcon Ditto, I feel the inability to taunt takes away a lot from this game, and I want to give you guys some new options to taunt. I want to give your goonery a little bit more dialect to it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna increase your gooner. You're all familiar. Everyone is very well versed with a little squat. It goes by many names. In the Splatoon verse, it's the squid flop. In shooter games, it's a teabag. In this one, it's just called I hate the person that I'm fighting. This is the most common one. This can be disrespectful. This can be like completely, if you see someone doing this, you actually want to punch them in the face. This one is the disrespectful taunt. That's the first one in your language here. Everyone's familiar with it. It's the first thing you'll learn to say as a baby. Next thing, this is called the shield spin. When you hold a shield for a while, you see how the shield gets a little bit smaller. When the shield is small, it's very easy to poke you because the shield doesn't cover your entire body. So one thing you can actually do is you can angle the small shield to try and move it around a little bit. So let's say, Pit tries to hit me from the front, but I have a small shield. I can technically angle it forward in a way that allows him to not as easily hit me from the front. And also Kirby looks a little bit mad. If you spin it around, this is also another layer of goonery. This is a quick little nod. You can nod with this. You can be like, yes, that was cool. You could be like, no, I absolutely hate you and want to kill your family. Like, there's very many things you can say with these quick directional inputs. How can you do it so easily? I understand what you're saying, because if you try and hold shield normally and spin it around, you're gonna end up spot dodging or, stealing your roll or, all those other competitive things. What you can do, though, is if you hold 2 shield buttons, count them 1 and 2, you can freely rotate the control stick without any worry of doing any accidental rolling. Don't worry, I'm sure you're doing that enough already in neutral. You can also do it by holding B. Oh, how about that? What a weird thing. I never knew that. You guys teaching me some things too. How nifty. Well, in that case, that makes this even a little bit more accessible to people. And, as with the goon language, if you do it to them and they do it back to you, you are now pretty much engaged to them. You are now best friends. You are now married. If you do the shield spin to someone and they do it right back to you, that's your friend for life right there. You see this right here? This is pretty much the basis of what I want to show to you guys. This is simply just tilting the control stick back and forth, all right? Doing it in one place, doing it in one single static location. That's all right. That's okay. If you hit someone with this, that's just a cute little Kerbo dance. That's whatever. The prance dance is adorable. But peep this real fast, all right? Now this, bring it on the go. Now this is the beauty of the Switch. This right here, the home console, it doesn't leave its location. This right here, this is the Switch. This goes wherever you so desire it to. How do you do this wonderful tech? How do you do the shuffle strut? Simply what you gotta do. Make sure your C-stick is set to tilt, or attack rather, in your control settings. If it's set to smash, get some help. Go see a therapist. No one deserves to do that to themselves. Now, how do you do it? You want to make sure the A button is being held down. Whether that means you landed with an aerial, whether that means you grab in place, however you best do it. Do an aerial, for this sake, I'll say, jump up, do an aerial, land with it. I'm still holding the A button. I'm not doing anything. The next thing you gotta do to complete the shuffle strut, slowly walk forward. All right, that's step 2. Step 3 is a little bit weird. Takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of refining. You hold left or right and slowly tap rhythmically in the opposite direction on the C-stick. You gotta kind of grip your controller a little bit, like you're gripping a really messy burger. But if you hold in one direction and slowly tap the other direction on the C-stick, while once again holding the A button, it does this little joyous little movement. Now, if you're just, there's also this part. If you're not even holding a control stick and you're just holding A, all you gotta do is tap a little bit forward on the C stick and you can do this little perfect, pixel perfect positioning movement. But Mr. Failboat, don't worry, I know what you're asking. Why on earth would I use the shuffle strut when I have the crouch thing, demonic movement? Or why would I use that when I also have the shield spin? Well, I'll tell you, I did not explain about the shield spin. The shield spin, if the crouching is for disrespect, the shield spin, it's for raw respect, baby. Something happens, some epic play, epic gamer moment happens. You combo something really nasty into like a really beautiful rest. Bam, just like that. Then what you do, this is the respect. So what does that leave the good old shuffle strut? You use the shuffle strut when it's an acceptance of gooning. This right here is the show your moves. This right here is the okay. This right here is the perfect example of walking up to somebody and just hitting them with a rest. It's gooning to do as a move, as an approach option, and it's also gooning as an acceptance tool. Something happened, someone got off stage, someone got hit with like a weird down air thing and they lost their jump and they just died. This right here, the prance dance, the shuffle strut, both of these are just another way to show people that you are indeed worthy of gooning attention. Alright, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I really don't I don't know why I did this, but I hope you've gleaned some information out of this. Alright, bye. People are saying big lag. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute intermission. Just to make sure. No lag, because then people are saying no lag, but it's definitely lagging on my end. And I hate to broadcast to you guys a laggy stream here. Not big, huge lag. Lagtopia. See, now this is the other competitive tech. It's called absolutely butchering your internet. If you want to fight the enemy, but don't want them to fight you, or enjoy Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch, all you gotta do, turn on your lag switch. Clearly, the amount of people enjoying the fight will completely diminish down to 0. Except for you. You might potentially be enjoying the game as long as you're still winning. Just another competitive technology that you can utilize in your Super Smash Bros. Ultimate experience.